Hey, John Dorsey here with JohnD.net. So welcome to day 7 of the Passive Prosperity Formula series. So the last few videos we got into mindset, shifting your paradigm. Then we got into finding or following the right blueprint and taking massive action. Now, once you have those things in place, once you start doing those things, well, really, once you have those first two pieces in place, when it comes to taking massive action, what does that really mean? Does that mean just buying tons of traffic? Does that mean spamming Facebook groups? Does that mean spamming or harassing friends and family, telling them about what you're doing? No, not necessarily. But it does involve getting as much exposure as possible. Because your number one enemy when it comes to accomplishing, let's say, making money online, or the thing that's keeping you from being as effective as you need to be to make the income you want to make, is obscurity. Meaning nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you're selling. Nobody knows that you may have the solution to their problems. So that's what's keeping you from getting to the income level you want to get to, is obscurity. And so you need to create an audience. You need to build an audience or a community around yourself, not your product, not your service, around you and what you stand for and what you have to offer. On the back end is where the product or service comes in, because people won't necessarily buy from you just because you have a product that might solve their problems. People will buy from you more than likely because they know, like, and trust you. And how they get to know you is by you putting out valuable content similar to what I'm doing, where you are giving advice, you're giving helpful tips, you're showing them better ways, easier ways of doing the thing that they want to do. And then on the back end, you can offer them a product that will get them there faster, that can be a virtual shortcut, a way to compress time. Because sure, there's a lot of ways to accomplish a goal, but following someone who's already done it is the quickest way to accomplish a goal. Now, will your path be just like the person you're following? No, not necessarily, because there's all these variables in that, like I talked about before. So nobody knows how long it's going to take, and nobody knows how long or what path you need to take to get to your goal until you actually get there. Because your day-to-day life is different from my day-to-day life. Just like, everybody's life from day to day is different. So that path to achieving the goal is different, but the goal at the end is the same place. So it's good to have someone that can be a guide, that can show you and help you along the way, that has already achieved a goal you're trying to get to. And that's why you need to build a community where, as you are going along your path, you're documenting your journey. You're showing that I've had these problems, these struggles, these hiccups before, and this is how I got over them, this is how I got through it. And then on the back end, you can say, if you want a shorter path or a quicker way to get to where you want to go, I have this product, I have this service, I have this business that is benefiting me, that's helped me do the things that you're trying to do. So chances are it'll help you. So that's basically how you will do it. So like I said, obscurity is the enemy, the thing that's keeping you away from your dreams, your goals and dreams. So how do you get more exposure? Well, you have plenty of social media outlets. You got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I don't know, I guess Snapchat's still around. I don't use Snapchat, but you got this thing called TikTok, and you want to be on all these platforms. I'm on most of them, but then comes the time issue. Do you have time to manage all these platforms? Well, there's a lot of tools out there that will help you leverage these platforms without you having to log into every one of them every day. And actually, I will put a link to. I'm trying to think well, I'll put a link below to a tool that will help you leverage various platforms that I use. I don't know if I did a tutorial on it yet, but maybe in the next video I'll actually do a tutorial on how to use that platform. So I'll do that tutorial on day 7. But like I said, I'll put a link to that below the video, this video. So yeah, you want to get out of obscurity. And another way to get more exposure is to buy traffic. And that's the quickest way, because you're not waiting for the algorithms to catch up and to get you out there. You actually are forcing basically forcing your brand, forcing yourself out there, and that's why it's important to, no matter what you're promoting, that you are in front of the offer. So whether that's via a bridge page or you're creating a little small mini course, but whatever it is, you want to be the face of whatever you have to offer. That way you are putting yourself out there. You're getting more and more out of obscurity. People are getting more familiar with your face, more familiar with your voice, more familiar with your message. And so shooting YouTube videos is a very powerful tool. And if you are nervous about getting on camera, scared about getting on camera, not sure about getting on camera, then I encourage you to get over that, because you are looking at a person right here, right now, that it took me in the beginning almost one day to shoot one little 3-minute video, because I would keep having to start over. I would even have to write a script sometimes just to stay on message or know what I wanted to say. But eventually you get better and better at it, just like anything else. Whatever you do right now, you weren't good at it from day one. You learned and got better over time, I would think. So just like with videos, you get out of your comfort zone and you keep doing it, and as you keep doing it, you get better at it. So these are your ways of getting out of obscurity. Putting out valuable content on social media, putting out valuable videos like this, and buying traffic where you are basically the first thing a person sees when they opt in, or before they see the offer. They are getting presented with your face, your message, and your voice. So I hope you got some value out of today's video. Do whatever you can to get out of obscurity, and stay tuned for video or day 7, the next video, where we will go more in depth on the obscurity thing, or getting how to leverage these various tools. And I will see you tomorrow.